Oh yeah.
And hello.
Привет, привет, привет. How are
Hola,
you?
hola, brothers.
How are you,
How are you?
Alex?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
I was.
really.
Are you tired? What time
No,
is it? Well, it's nine. It's nine in Moscow, right?
now is 9. Yeah, now
Yes.
9 in Moscow. I just came
Yeah.
from south of Russia.
Okay, so you'll probably be tired. You're tired.
Just
Awesome.
from at the morning.
Nice,
Hello,
nice.
everyone. And I see
Yes,
comments.
yes,
This is
yes.
okay here. Yeah,
Hello,
cool.
both Martin. That's awesome. And then you have you have a really nice background over there, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I choose one. I choose one.
Yeah,
Like.
yeah, of course. So now everybody knows who you're talking to. So Alex, I was telling everyone the story about how I met you, how when I saw you for the first time, it was a competition in Russia,
Bacardi Pro
the
Flair.
Bacardi Pro Flair, and I was competing, and after my routine or whatever, I was walking by. I think it was with my brother. I was walking by, and I'm just walking, and I look, and I'm like, who's that guy? Because I saw you were doing your routine, and he caught my attention. And I remember I put an eye, and I was like, he has a big future. I said it right on the spot right then, and look at you now. You are the current world champion in Flair Bartending. In probably, I could easily say, fairly say, the most competitive time in Flair Bartending. So, which is great because competitions nowadays, like anybody can win. Not anybody, but there's like a few that always there on the top,
Yeah.
and you are the one that stand out in the last big comps. So here we are. Alex, I would like you to tell us a little bit of how you started your journey in Flair Bartending.
Ooh, it was a long journey.
Hmm.
So I'm actually from south of Russia.
Right.
My town name is Tuapse. Tuapse is near to Sochi. Maybe someone knows Sochi. Sochi
Yeah,
is
for the soccer, for
uh,
the
Olympic Winter Games,
yeah,
2014.
yes.
Yeah, and I was born there. And when I've been 15, I just got a chance start to work behind the bar as a bartender, as a barback, actually as a barback. I just remember, and there was not many good bartenders at this period in a small town with only 300,000 people. So this is just really small town, but I had a really nice big club, and I have a really good teacher, Sergey Balyapkin. He's from St. Petersburg actually, but he was born same in Tuapse. So, and he teach me many things about bartending, and most of those things that he teach me at the beginning, I still remember now, and this is so huge, like
Yeah,
lessons for forever. Yeah, I really
yes, of
respect
course.
this guy, and we still, after like many years, after 17 years, we still in connect always. We're just like always when I'm in St. Petersburg, I see him. So I worked behind the bar for like 2 years
Hmm.
at the beginning in my town, and after that I went to some bigger place. It's called Gelendzhik in south of Russia as well. And in this city, uh, can you hear me good?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. Perfect,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, in this city in summer season was like so many crowds, so many people. I've been like so enjoy to work, and I saw in this city for only for 3 months of summer, like June, July, August. I saw the guy who like been really crazy, and I saw one of the first flare I ever saw. You know this guy for sure. And
Hmm.
like I just start to learn flare. I start to make a stall, just throwing behind the back, like so basic
Hmm.
things. And when I came to his bar, uh, he just showed me sequence like two shakers, one bottle, and one highball glass. And this guy, Vyacheslav Gazukin.
Oh wow,
Oh
wow,
yeah.
wow! And he still competes. Wow.
Yeah, he
That's-
crazy. He been crazy. Like I saw what he do, and
Yeah, his
he's really
originality, his creativity
originality.
is
Unbelievable.
amazing. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
He's
this
out
is
of this
true.
world.
and I saw it, and it was like so crazy. And after summer season are finished in this small town, I
Mm-hmm.
went back to my small town, and there is nothing happens, and I like feel boring. I've been almost 18. I've been 17, and I
Mm-hmm.
had the only experience to work behind the bar as a bartender with the knowledge about the mixology, about not mixology. There is no
Yeah, yeah,
mixology
but
at
yeah.
that time, but about how to mix the drinks, how to make accounting of the bars. You know, like when I worked behind the bar at the beginning, my
Mhm.
teacher teach me how to like counting every evening all the bottles,
Yeah,
everything, make
the stock.
number. Yeah,
Nice,
this
nice.
is like other way of working. You know, like
Yeah,
he
that's a
respect
really
all
nice
aspects
of bartending. Yeah, that's a
knowledge. Yeah,
really nice way of learning. You're learning from,
yeah,
I mean, very solid from the beginning. Um,
yeah.
so that's awesome. That's awesome. So that was your inspiration to Flair. That's what
No, no,
inspired
that
you.
was my like first meeting with
Approach. Yeah.
Flair. Yeah, and then I went to like I feel boring after summer season, and I went to Moscow
Hmm.
because it's like capital of Russia. I just got some money and just like, and I just run away there, and it was so great. And in Moscow, I first live saw it like big bartenders who already did just some Flair, Vitaly Zakhodyaev, and many guys from Russia. And I saw them, and I like, wow, I just want to do it because before bartending, I did some breakdance, and
Hmm.
I love bartending, and I love kind of dancing, and at the
Dancing
same
around.
time, Flair bartending, it's mixed together both
Yeah, it
the
does
things
have it
that
does have
I
to.
love. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And
That's awesome.
so I met another guy who you know for sure. It's Sergey Gribkov.
Uh-huh. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he just gave me some place for practicing,
Hmm.
and I just started to practice. It was like,
Nice.
you know, like my way, my
And
beginning.
that what year? What year was that?
I've been 18, so it was almost 15 years ago.
Oh,
So
okay.
2005
The
maybe,
five.
yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
And I
Nice.
just start to do Flair.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I remember when I saw you in that competition, I believe it was 2007 or 2008.
Yeah, in two
Yeah.
years, in 2 years, I actually wasn't ready for that. And this man, he Grivkov,
Hmm.
he just like always provide me the place for practicing. And from my side, I teach some people like basic stuff. Uh, so for free, and we just like make this kind of cooperation. And he just always came to me and say like, hey Alex, you will compete in Ukraine Planet Z.
Yep.
You know Planet Z, the competition in Kiev.
Yeah, I competed there.
I
No, no,
competed
no, I competed in Odessa. Sorry.
in Odessa. You compete in
Yeah.
Rothau or Flare Crash. Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, it wasn't my time, but I've been in Planet Z's competition, and it was my first competition. He just came to me and said like, "You go there." I say, "I'm not ready." And actually, about this competition, it was my second competition when I saw you. It's Bacardi Pro Flair 2007. It was my
okay.
second competition, and I remember because I watched all of your videos in
Nice, nice.
VHS
Yeah,
before,
just wow.
and I start to learn from King of the Ring. This is my first cassette that I saw, you
No,
know, King of the Ring, and I
wow.
just like watch 100 times. I just learn any single moves.
Hmm.
So, and then when in Bacardi Pro Flair 2007, you and Rodrigo
Hmm.
came to me in person and say like, dude, you are like, you say something because I don't remember what you say because I don't understand English at all.
Yeah, yeah. That time you didn't speak English. I remember. Yeah,
Yeah,
but we
and
did tell you that you were good. You were like, you have keep it up.
you make like this, and for me it was enough. just enough to, I don't need nothing to
Motivation.
say. And I like, whoa, I just went, hey guys, those two like Delpech brothers came to me and said, I said, oh, what is that?
That's
It was
awesome. That's
crazy. It
awesome.
was crazy. And I
That's,
remember this moment for sure, but I'm just a little bit sad for myself because in 2007, 2008, both years, I've been on stage like totally drunk. I can't, like I can't fighting with the pressure that I felt,
yep.
and so as a bartender, I fighting with the pressure by drinking
Yeah.
before the stage, and actually with the years, I realized that is never help, never
No,
help.
it's not
It's
the answer.
always
It's
bad.
not the answer, of
Yes,
course.
yes, this
So,
is true.
so now, I mean, that follows. I mean, that brings me a question after that. I mean, that basically follows up. You said that you were training, and you. So, how many hours were you training at the very beginning versus how many hours are you training now? Is it still the same amount of time, or you
Mm.
distribute it smarter and it's less time than before?
No, at least like first and important thing that I should say that uh, I'm not getting younger.
No.
So at the beginning, when I start to work behind the bar, I've been like so young, and I had like so many passion, power, and I did. I don't even count in hours. Is not interesting for me at the beginning. I just like being in a
As much as you
place
could.
where I practicing, then I slept in the same place, then I wake up and practicing, and all in the club. Like I just went to the house, just changed some clothes, and
Shower,
shower,
freshen up,
and
and
then
coming back.
go back. I have nothing to do. That's only the thing that I did in this moment. And sometimes I work behind the bar in some clubs. Hi, Simone.
That's Simone has amazing comments all the time.
Yeah, always, always. Yeah,
So
he came just.
so but now that you are a pro, now you're world champion, your time of practicing, you keep track on time, or you just one day you pull like 8 hours training and then another day you do like two? Or do you train every day? How does that work?
For now, my recipe of time or of my schedule of my timing of Flair, this is I practice when I can. Just like if I have time, like 5 hours, I go and practicing for 5 hours. Like next 3 days, I have like some events, some trips, some other things, so I don't have time.
Yeah.
So now I just
So you
trying to
schedule
use.
it whenever you get the chance.
Yes, this is
That's
exactly how
nice.
I practicing now. Even in different countries, even if I'm in Bali, I go to Deni Bakiev place. If I in other
Hmm.
countries, I go to different places for
After
practicing.
surfing, right?
Oh
After
yeah,
surfing.
always. Yeah, this is my second passion.
Yeah.
This is my second passion.
That's
I
awesome. That's awesome because
yeah,
that was actually the next question you just answered. I was gonna ask you what's your hobby is, and
I have
obviously
like
it's
so many.
surfing.
I have
But
so
you do
many of
other
them.
things
Like
too. You do a lot of
some,
sports.
I love
You like
volleyball.
sports and stuff.
Yeah,
On the beach, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Beach
Nice,
volley.
nice.
This is like my favorite, and we are playing for now at the summertime in Central Park of Moscow, and we're playing beach volley. There is a
Nice.
beautiful place, nice weather. So just for other people who
Yeah.
don't never been in Russia, just realize that Russia is not only winter. We have
Yeah.
so beautiful summer place, and south of Russia are so beautiful. And I love volleyball, surfing. Surfing make me, like this is my type of meditation. Where when I'm inside the water, when I'm just looking for some waves, I meditate. I'm just like chilling. I'm out of all the things that I
Well, but
have.
it is great. Meditation is great for clearing your mind, clearing your head, and
Yes,
I'm sure
yes,
like
it's true.
for people that don't compete, they might not know, but as a former Flair competitor and as a current world champion that you are, we know that you when you flare and you compete, it's a lot about here, and you are
Yes.
constantly thinking of new things, new moves, how to add into the routine, what music to use, etc., etc. So it's very mental as well. Alex, I would like to know, because this is one question that a lot of people have the same concerns when they compete, and I would like them to hear it from you. Uh, how do you deal with pressure on the stage? Like the moment before you go, and the moment that you're on the stage, and the moment they say three, two, one, go.
I'm smiling.
I know you do. I know you do. But
It's
what goes through
only
your
the
head?
thing, yeah, only the thing that I can do. Because when I do practicing, there is like when you are practicing, you are just practice to do all the moves, all the sequences perfectly in the right
Mhm,
direction. You when you are practicing, your mind just thinking about the lines like before you, your lines back, and the
mhm.
points where you throw the bottle, and you just thinking about many things at the same time. How you holding the hand, you just make how is it mind work?
You make your mind work. You work ahead. You're
Yeah,
always thinking
yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Like
You
what
just
kind of grip?
thinking.
You switch the grip on the team, the shaker. Now I catch. Now I smile. Now I look at the crowd. Now the beat comes with the music.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
so many bumps, and if you miss one beat, now I have to come back and catch up to it. It's crazy. There's so many things going on during
yes, yes, it's true.
a pro routine on a competition that people have no idea sometimes. And but that's one of the things I wanted to know if you had a secret, kind of like to go on the stage. For example, my secret was like I didn't care at all. It's like I went to compete. I went on the stage, and for a moment, I just put my mindset like I don't care set. Like it's like whatever happens, happens, and it's meant to be. Let's just do it. Let's just do what we train at the practice room. That was my mentality, for example, to go to.
Yeah,
And
this is
and
awesome things, but is not always work for everyone. You know, like for
no,
me,
of course, of
I'm
course.
just trying. I'm just trying. Of course, I say like, okay, I will be like chill. I will be relaxed. Nothing matter. Like, but at the same time, in my head there is like, oh my god, yeah, you know, like you can't lie
Yeah,
to your body, to your
yeah,
mind, because he understand all this pressure is just
yeah.
practicing, just all is
Hmm.
practicing. Just when you're practicing right, important thing when you're practicing and when you are just trying to do every single move perfect, like not just like go your routine from the beginning till the end with and don't care, just like for fun. When you
Hmm.
just always on a practice area thinking about the lines and points and the position of your legs and the body, in this case your muscles, they are remember, muscles memory,
Hmm.
remembering how you doing this move or this move, what are you feeling, what is your position of your body. This is
Hmm.
not here, this is inside your
Yeah,
muscles memory.
it's
And
technical.
then we are just go on stage, you just do the things and your muscles always do the right. Because sometimes when you do some like moves, and you don't care, you just making drop, your muscles, they remember the
Hmm.
position of
Of course,
your
of
body.
the
And
drop.
then
Yeah.
on stage, when you will be stressful, your control is just going less down,
Hmm.
but your muscle memory, they just always help you. And if you are
Yep.
doing drop and you don't care about this move, in a stress you will drop, mostly you will drop this move. So that's
Okay.
why just practicing and practicing smart, because this is important. We're not just practicing for fun,
Hmm.
because when you're practicing, this is just concentration, this is just brain work. And when you are on stage, this is already results of your practicing only, by that way.
Absolutely.
And just, yeah, actually at the beginning I planning to say sorry for my English,
No, no,
because
that's good.
I'm in Russia locked for like 3 months, and I'm not speak English here at all, so no practicing.
We can talk
Okay.
more often, so we practice.
Yeah, yeah, with pleasure. I'm
Uh,
really would like to.
Alex, that your analysis just bring me to another question that I have for you. So how do you plan your how do you prepare or how do you plan your preparation for a big comp or a competition? So, for instance, like you do, so when you prepare, you have music, moves, rules. What's the order? What's your set of mind when you go to prepare for a competition? Not when you're
Uh,
competing, when you're preparing for it.
mhm. But for now, it's a bit different. But when I start to creating my routine from the scratch, like from zero, that was really difficult for sure. You're just like making the sequences, and for me, this is really important that I always cut down the types of flair. I mean, like types of flair. When I do working flair, I'm doing for bar for the crowd who don't know other flair tenders. And behind the bar, you can do whatever you want. Just need to make clear, need to
Hmm.
make
Clean.
smiley,
Yeah.
smiley, and really fast.
Yeah.
On events, I mean like events, people don't care if you will make like two bottle to shaker from the back your signature. They will say wow. But if you make juggling like four bottles, so they will say same wow, and
Yeah.
there is a less risk.
Yeah.
So, but for competitions, I have a
Yeah. For
sequence. I have a like
competitions.
full routine, and I have another routine, which one I never show to nobody. This is routine that I just creating from, and I practicing at the same time. When I feel boring with my routine, when I'm practicing before the competition, I just practice this, let's say, secret routine.
Yeah. Yes. The coming, the
Yeah,
future coming.
and yeah. And if I feel that here in this routine there is like, let's say, two bottles to shakers are boring, I just take ready
Grab from
sequences
one
from
to
there,
yeah.
grab, yeah, and mix together. And about the music, I always love to, like make a sequences first, how they
Hmm.
go, because when you are creating the sequences, this is other process of, like I don't know. This is something magical, for me. Like so. From
Yeah,
here, bottle
it
going
just
with me.
yeah, yeah, it just
Yeah,
happens. It seems like you just play music that you like, you start flaring to it, and then you
yeah,
do adjustments so you can make the music hit the beat. So you
yeah.
go in with the beat of the music because you get
But
obviously a
for me,
score for it.
I put the music after I creating
After
sequences.
you create the sequence, okay. So
Yeah, I
you
just
do a lot of editing on the music.
no, I don't do. I'm just lucky. No,
Okay.
no. I take sequences.
Mhm.
I make a video, and I just like take the music, and I for when I trying to find the music for a sequence, to like hit the beat. I
Yes.
just sitting for like hours and hours and just looking video, put the music. No, it's not here, it's not much, it's not much, it's not much. And then I just choosing only one or two, three. Then I start to practicing, and sometimes you see the video and music are going well, and you have like a lot of hits into the music.
Yep. Yep.
But when you start to practicing, you start to feeling that this music is not, like not move
It's not the
you,
right one. Yeah.
is not right
You don't
one,
feel
and
it. You don't feel it. Yes.
yeah, and you change to another and another. So yeah, of course, this is a huge work, and this is important thing to practicing with the music before the competition. I practicing like for a long time. Of course, in a few weeks you already hate this music, and
Hmm.
you just like, oh my god, like after
I used
100 times.
Yeah, I used to play it
Yeah,
in my car when I was going to work. I used to play it in my
yeah,
car
yeah, yeah,
at
yeah.
home, and you just do your routine in your head, kind of thing. It's
Yeah, in
crazy.
your head is always, like
Yeah.
you know that feeling at the beginning when you
Hmm.
just start to do flair, when
Hmm.
you come back from practicing, and how many hours you lie down and create the sequences
Yeah.
in your mind,
Yeah. Oh,
like
yeah.
hours and hours at the
Yeah.
beginning, like, oh my god, and you just wake up at the night like turn on the light and just
Yeah, write
okay.
down a
So,
move, write down a move.
oh my God, and you just try how I can record this or just write it down. Oh my
Yeah,
God, this
I
is
used to use a speaker, so on my phone the record. So I would
ah
record a move. So I was okay. For 3 bottles, we're gonna do this sequence, and I'm gonna add this move here and there with this
nice,
beat.
nice.
So that way you remember when you come back to it. But all these shortcuts, I love to share them with competitors. People now they usually ask themselves, I'm like, how can I prepare for a Flair comp? Well, there you go. Hey, you hear it from the world champion
For
himself. So it's a lot of work
yeah.
pre-competition, and then so it's crazy. Um, I'm cracking up with Simone's comments. Oh, it's awesome.
Nobody says
Um,
slang is bad. Okay, yeah.
yeah. Okay, so the other one, so you basically got your routine first, and then you add the music to it, and then you tweak.
Yeah, yeah.
And
This is how I work with the music, but with the with the flair like behind the bar with the
mhm.
practicing. I just work as well like for I make many options what I can do, how I can start. This is like a dancing. When you take
Yeah,
napkin, when you just put the napkin, so what is your second hand? So you
yeah,
should
it's gonna
work
do it.
always with the two hands, always, never like with one hand. So this is another type of work, and this is really difficult.
No, it's difficult, but it's also awesome, and
It's a fun. It's a fun
yeah,
actually.
yeah, and it's great because the it gives you when I started working in cocktail bars, that you have to
Hmm.
use you have to stir a cocktail, and you work with speed, but also making cocktails.
Hmm.
You have no idea. I mean, the advantage. I mean, sometimes people have no idea the advantage that we have because we use our hands at all time, both of them.
Yeah.
So it's not a problem to be stirring and grabbing something else because it's just natural. When you do one thing, then the other one goes and do it, and it's just a huge advantage for bartending in general, for anything really in general. So you're always multitasking in a way, per se.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. Actually, I had never like teacher who tell
Yep.
me some things, and
Hmm.
I just can say that maybe 7 years or 8 years ago, I just realized how important to work with the second hand as well. I mean,
Hmm.
like practicing, make the basic moves with the
Yep.
second hand because like I
Yep.
always practicing as I feel, as I would like to looks
Yeah.
like, but.
Whatever you feel in the moment.
Yeah.
That
But
way.
then I start to realize, oh my God, I lost some times without like, I don't know, like basic stuff from the shoulder, from behind the
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't make it. And now I just practicing with both hands. Like
Yeah.
most of the moves are, after so many years, starting practicing from scratch, like from
Yeah.
zero.
Nice, because
Yeah.
also your hand, your strong hand will help the other hand and will teach
Yeah.
the other hand
And
automatically. It's
you,
just that's the way it works.
and you
That's
came
all.
up with many other steps after
Yeah,
that.
different
This
options,
is,
different variations, and
yeah.
and eventually take you to different moves to increase your flair portfolio per se. Alex, who did you look up to in flair bartending in your career as a flair bartender? Who do you look up to, or who you did look up to? And this could be anything. I'm not saying what is that? Wow.
Yeah,
I,
it's you, of
I,
course. Come on. At the
I,
beginning, like, and on, like many of my master classes,
mhm.
I said that when I looked at you at the beginning, I
Mhm.
realized and I told that you showed the people how flair should looks like.
Oh wow.
I mean, like
I'm
even
flattered.
easy moves from the which one everyone do, you did
Mhm.
by other way, and this is so like so impressive, and this is really important for the people who are now trying to make like 5, 7, 8 object, and I say, come on, guys, just like trying
First
to make
walk.
with one shaker something crazy.
Exactly.
The people say,
Yeah.
wow. like use all your body, because any single move should start from legs and just with all your body like a wave. In that
Absolutely, the
case,
body
all
movement.
the picture, and they say, oh, come on, who see your body when you're behind the bar? But people see it, people
Yeah,
feel
they
it
do.
when your body are moving or when your body just like a robot.
Like a robot. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree.
yeah.
I
This
agree.
is so
One.
difficult. I saw
I agree.
you. I saw Nicholas. As I told you, I using cassettes,
Yeah, for King of the Ring.
King of the Ring. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
like Nicholas. I really love Francesco
Nicholas,
Leone Flair as well.
yeah, Nicholas uses his body like amazingly because
Yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah,
an amazing performer. He always was. And Francesco Leone, smoothness and you know delicatesse, and
yeah, yeah. That's true. That's
so
true.
delicate, so classy. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's great. I did not know that, but um, that's
Yeah,
great.
it was
And
so. I saw like video battle slinger. Oh my
yes,
god!
oh yes,
Oh
that was
my
crazy.
god!
That's crazy. Photo Slinger was
What
crazy.
been happen here? They're
Uh,
like so.
Alex, could you tell us a little bit about your experience in? Did you win? You competed in Ukraine's Got Talent, right?
Ukraine's Got
That,
Talent. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes, that's
Actually,
that, that that's the video for people who don't know. You have the most views on a single
yeah,
Flair video that any other Flair bartender in history, and that's
yeah,
the
yeah,
video. And I believe he says the best bartender in the world,
yeah,
and it shows the video. And I remember it blew me out of the water. I was like, at that moment I have like 200,000 views on one video, whatever, and you are like 3 million. I was like,
no, 30,
what?
30.
No, 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 no. You started with three
Ah, when
million.
it started. Yeah,
That was
yeah,
like not even a week,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
But
then it just went
the
crazy.
point is not even I post this video, not
No, they posted they channel.
not they posted.
No?
This is
Oh,
just like some account. Nobody know. In this account there is only my video, and I don't know. Second video are like few hundred views.
oh wow,
Yeah, it
wow.
was so strange that, but those I don't know, those person who
They
posted,
probably
he
make money.
just call it he just call it like world best bartender, pam,
Boom,
like
done.
25 million views or more, like
Wow,
now.
that
It
is
was
crazy.
huge, but like most of bartender, they didn't saw it. They saw like Bacardi commercial.
Oh yeah, which was
Yeah,
amazing. The Bukhari
it
commercial
was.
is so pro. That was for Russia, right? The
Yeah,
commercial.
only for Russia, and we are made like for just 6 7 hours around that.
Yeah.
And my round with the Flair been they just filming for around 30 40 minutes, just really fast, really like, but video been so great. And
No, the video was amazing. I really loved it.
yeah, 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 I'm so enjoy as
And
well this
and
video.
and can you tell us about the competition in Ukraine?
In
How was
Ukraine,
it? How did it feel? How did you place, or what was the
they just
story?
call me they just call me
Mhm.
they just like call, say, hey, Alexander, we would like to invite you. I say, okay, no problem. I just came for qualification, just did qualification. At that moment, my point being like, I never go on stage in, like in some kind of costumes or
Yeah,
thing.
it's
I
just yourself. Yeah,
always wearing just t-shirt and jeans, nothing else.
yeah.
I just did the round, and next, and I went to next one for to semi-final. I practicing preparing for semi-final already with the costume, with everything, because it was the rules of the channel. And right before the live stream, because it was a live second round, semi-final, and they told me that if I will go to final and if I will be in top three, I should stay in Ukraine, like by the contract for the few years and work with the company. And I say, oh, come on, guys, I don't want to do it. And
No,
I say, yeah, and
I don't
right
want. I don't want
before,
quarantine in Ukraine. No.
yeah, and I say that's no, no, no. In that case, I will be not compete. So after semi-final, I will go to Moscow and I will never back to Ukraine. So doesn't matter. And
Yeah.
they say, okay, so deal. And I don't know what to say about this, because
No,
it was
no,
just round. It
it
was
was
just
just an experience. I'm sure you would have done well because you were
yeah.
killing it. But yeah, sometimes, yes, there's some other contracts that people don't know about it. Why? And that's why I would like to bring it up, because
Hmm.
I know the story. You told me the story before, so people can know this, the real story behind it. Why did there's no more routines of you on Ukraine's Got Talent anymore?
No, but
Because
there was like different routines, different
yeah, no, but
talents, because
no past.
they invite me like other company, like invite
Hmm.
me for German, das Super Talent. They just invite me. I went there, and I did the round with no drops, exactly like perfect at the beginning of my qualification. All the crowd, there was around like 500 people, they wake up, they are applauding. All the three
Yeah.
judges wake up applauding. They came to me, give me the medal, say you go to semi-final. I say woohoo, cool. And then they never call me back, like for maybe like 3 months or 4 months, to say like, but maybe you at least send me the video. They say, sorry Alex, we will tell you truth, because that's, we are just cut you down, because in this round should win other guys who sing, and so because
Blah
of,
blah blah blah
yeah,
blah.
actually, yeah, they call it like tolerance.
Wow,
So
wow.
yeah, another guy win. I say okay, but send me at least video. They say we can't do it. Just sorry. I
Yeah.
say okay, I don't care, I
Wow.
don't care.
That's
It
okay.
was just,
Yeah,
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 but
yeah, yeah. You have enough videos.
yeah, it's true.
So, Alex, you have a lot of different awards. You have a lot of things that you accomplish in your career. Which one is the most that you feel proud of? Like, what's your favorite win? For example, it could be a competition, it could be an accomplishment that you did, like doing a commercial or anything. What do you think is the most important for you, or the ones that you felt at that moment like the best?
Of course, most important for me is competitions,
Okay.
because for competitions spend more time for practicing, for preparing, for winning, and I creating at the beginning like so many sequences. Which one I just practicing, then I realized that it's not cool, cut it down. And for competition, of course, you are practicing like way more, and when you win this competition, you are feel so proud of yourself.
Hmm.
This is, yeah, this is
Mission accomplished.
yeah, this is
And,
so
and and
important.
and for the
Yeah,
competitions, which one did you feel the most proud? Which one was the one that it would be like, yes, I won it,
of
and you
of
feel
course,
super proud? Okay,
Roadhouse
the first one, right?
2015. Yeah, it was like so, so huge,
Well,
so big work.
yeah,
And
it's a
actually the
competition
last
that everybody.
Roadhouse as well.
The what? The last one
And the
has two, of
last
course.
Roadhouse, because it was
Yes.
like a huge fight for myself, because I never in my life competing in speed rounds. So
Yes.
I had experience in that. And
Yeah.
poor test, I practice when I work behind the bar,
You
but
should you should have told me. I would have helped you with the speed.
huh?
You should have told me. I would have helped you with the speed. Speed
Yeah,
round.
yeah, but
I love
I
speed
have no
rounds. I love.
time. I had no time
Yeah.
to tell someone or ask someone,
Yeah.
because there was less than month, because I had
Yeah.
some events in different countries, and I have almost like 3 weeks to
Yeah.
prepare for the competition. And as well, of course, you need to make the exhibition
No, of
round
course, of course.
qualification, and the final. Big final
Hmm.
should be awesome as well.
Amen.
So it was
Yeah.
huge work, and every day I just like woke up in the morning. I went to the bar, to my friend's bar, Sergey Malaletkin. This is the guy who I follow in Instagram.
Yes,
Yeah, this
yes.
is my best friend. So I went to his bar. I just stay behind the bar, and like for 3 hours non-stop, I make the speed round.
Hmm.
Yeah, and every single day I realize something new, how to make faster, making the video, say, okay, I waste time here. And when I went to Roadhouse and saw it live, what the guys from EBS make it, what kind of grabs and pours they make it, I realized like, that will be faster. I didn't know, like,
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
I
but
mean, sometimes could be faster. Sometimes it could make you make a lot of mistakes that they're not fixable. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you need to see what the penalty is versus the seconds that
Hmm.
you gain. But so your last Roadhouse, so your first Roadhouse. Obviously, Roadhouse is a competition that everyone wants to win. It's a competition that to be able to say like, hey, I'm the world champion in Flair Bartending, and you want to feel like you need to win Roadhouse. The Roadhouse is
Yeah.
like pure flair, pure show, and it's a legendary competition there,
Yeah.
which not I mean there's a few people that have won it. Like there's not many Roadhouse winners. I mean, as much as other competitions. So it's definitely a huge one. And so, what I mean, if you have to, if you did you enjoy doing a competition with a speed round and pour test?
Sorry.
Did you enjoy doing Roadhouse with pour test and speed round? What did
It's difficult to say that you are enjoy when your hands like this.
shaking? Okay, I
Yeah.
see.
I
Some
I'm
people
enjoy
some people
when it
enjoy the
like
adrenaline.
when it's been finished.
Yeah, when it's
I
over, you'll be
so
like,
enjoy,
yes.
like it's over and I'm like, yeah.
Okay, now let's do Flair. Now let's Flair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
No. I got the feeling the first time I competed in Legends, I did not know anything about speed round. So
Mhm.
then, obviously, with the years, I started training and I became good, and I eventually win the speed round as well. But it was very difficult to prepare for a speed round. It's just
Yeah.
a different monster. But it's good. It makes you a better overall
It's
bartender.
cool. It's cool. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's really
It's,
great. And when you work behind the bar, it's easier for you as well. So you're just feeling the speed, you're feeling the liquid pouring and everything. But when
yeah.
you're practicing like for many years, I really love myself behind the bar. When I'm
Hmm.
behind the bar, I'm like crazy, happy always
Yes.
because
Yes. Of
I'm
course.
still remember the moment when I just start to work behind the bar and when I don't even know any
Any drinks,
things
anything.
about
Hmm.
flair. I
And now
just
you
know
can
the
do it.
drinks. I know the drinks. I know the things, just like how to work behind the bar. And I met some older bartender who work already for many years, and I was so excited. Oh, please tell me something about bartending, about like cocktails, how to make, how to work, how to blah blah blah. And he say, you have a lot of energy for now, but just be sure
Just
in
wait.
3 years this work
No.
will be for you only for the money and nothing else. You will not enjoy. You will just hate it, and but you
Well,
will just understand that you. And now, like
no,
already, how
he
many?
was wrong. He was
Yeah,
very wrong.
18
Very
years
wrong.
already done.
Yeah.
18 years.
Well,
This
and
is
counting.
huge.
Yeah.
And I still, when I came behind the bar, I
You're
always like
excited.
a
Yes.
kid. Yeah, and I
Yes,
see
of
new
course.
people. It's a new chances to impress them, to make
Yeah.
their faces change
Yeah.
like this.
What?
Oh my God,
Yes.
this what else? This is
Yeah.
perfect. This is really cool.
What a
And
big
you feel,
satisfaction, right? Like
yeah,
when you make
it's
those
true.
moves and you get people's reaction, especially judges that are looking at
Yeah,
you and they're like, "Oh
yes.
my God!" Yeah, like it's
Judges, your
probably
guests, your
yeah,
guests
yeah,
when
and
they are
your
work.
guess, yes, of course.
Because for me at the beginning I never you will never see that much that I when I do flair I
Hmm.
just turn to judges and make something like hey
Yeah.
I
No,
out of
you focus on the crowd only.
I
Yes,
really love them. I just really trying to play with the people only
of
because
course. You need to
when
connect
you
with
work
them.
only for judges and when you
No,
are ignore people
no, it
it
doesn't
will
work.
never work. It
No,
doesn't work. Yeah, because I
no.
know many really good flair tenders who made the crazy stuff, crazy thing, but they find a way to not rushing, to not nervous, to not
Hmm.
shaking,
Yeah,
just feel like people are not here.
yeah, and
And
that's incorrect.
this incorrect is never help you to like feel better on stage. If you are not taking energy from the people, you you will be burned really fast. I mean
Of
like with
course.
energy.
Yes. No, absolutely. I agree. So Alex, what this is a very cliche question. Is everybody wants to know, but I think it's one of the best questions. It's like, what advice would you give, Alex, 15 years ago, the beginner? What advice would you give a beginner, someone that just starting into Flair or starting bartending in general? What would you be your advice to them?
Just most important is just step by step.
Mm-hmm.
Always. I'm always when new people come in and new people start to do Flair, I say them that don't rushing, don't trying to make like multi-objects routine. Just going step by step and trying to do the best with the one object, maximum perfect, maximum clear. And then when you will feel the move in your hand exactly perfect, then
You move on.
I always call that it's happened matrix. That
Mm-hmm.
when you throw the bottle like 300 times, this bottle for yourself start to flying like so
It's very
low,
slow.
and
Yeah.
you just looking there and oh, I can do tap tap tap, and you just
Yeah.
like doing whatever you want. This is
It
I
is.
call
It is.
matrix.
Yeah, I call it the same.
Yeah,
It is
yeah,
funny. When I used to say that expression, when you're in the zone, I said like I was in the Matrix. So you can see the bottle in slow motion. The same explanation that you just gave. It's
yeah,
funny.
yeah,
Because that's the feeling of it. That's great. So basically, you say like practice the basics and go step by step. Don't try
yeah.
to
And
skip
starting from the working Flair,
from
from
the
the
work
working
fair, of
Flair.
course. Yeah,
This is important
of
thing
course.
because I start as well from the working Flair, and all my first sequences been one bottle shaker with working Flair, just one bottle shot, rocks, highball. So I mixed first, learn how to do Flair to mixing the drink fast, and then
Hmm.
I went to sequences and for fun
Yeah,
because
just
yeah, just not no need to rush, and for sure need to be sure that this is the thing that you would like to do,
yeah.
because most of the people they thinking like start to work, start to do Flair, and they start to thinking, oh, but how we will make money with it, what about the future, what about, and they start to just like mess themselves, and they start to just take any opportunity that they have around and just went somewhere to other business or something, because like many years ago, actually, when Ukrainian Got Talent went
Hmm.
and went to be popular, yeah, I had a conversation with one our Russian businessman, and he into bartending as well. Not into bartending, into restaurant business. And he say like,
Hmm.
Alex, I will give you now a lot of money. I will open the place for yourself because now you are popular and you should use it. Because I
Hmm.
went to the show, I did the performance in Tonight Show, but
Yeah.
in Russian version, I did there. I make the performance there. So, and he saw it and he say, so we should make the money from that. And in that moment, I realized that I would like to make business. Of course, like
Hmm.
everyone, is really good for future. But I realized that new bar, new big project, it will be like a kid. So you should spend all the time that you have for this, and
Absolutely.
you have no, and you will be go down with the Flair. And I
Yeah.
realized that I can in how is it invent more for Flair world
Yeah.
for
You
like
have you have a lot more to bring to the table in
yeah,
Flair still, and opening your own bar and your own business will basically mean that you have to give up competing
yes,
pretty much because you're not going to be able to dedicate yourself to train that much, and if you do so, you're not going to win, and if you're not going to win, you're not going to compete because you are a winner by
yes,
heart and you compete to win, otherwise you don't. So it makes completely sense. It makes complete sense. Well, those are very Alex, very wise words that you just said, and I hope a lot of beginner bartenders and even experienced bartenders take the advice from you, that sometimes money is not everything, and you do
yes,
people for passion. You do things for passion, and if you have the passion to do things, you go into excel You're going to succeed in what you do. And money is a secondary thing that it will
They
come
will
eventually.
come. They
It
will
will
come.
come. It will come
Yeah,
eventually.
will come
So
for
you just
sure.
gotta wait for it, but just worry about doing your things right.
Yeah.
And that's what you have. But you know what the difference is between you and the guy that 15 years ago told you at the bar that no, this is it's gonna be boring, you're gonna hate it in 3 years. The difference between you and him is that you had passion. You have passion
Yeah.
about bartending, about flair. He didn't. So you did it for passion, he did it for money. And look at the results. World
Yeah.
champion. He might be a bar owner. Huh? Don't get me wrong, but it's nothing to do with it. But if he became a bar owner and make a lot of money, it's success in two different
Oh.
ways.
Uh,
But I don't think so, though. I don't think
no,
so.
about this person, actually, why I laugh, because there was a different story about this person. This person worked in a small town in a hotel. It was only one hotel in city, and the biggest, and he, like always his guests just came to me, and that is like, those people don't important, like really not important to what kind of quality of your drinks, and they like,
Uh-huh.
if you will kill me, you're best bartender. I mean, like,
Yeah, yeah.
and his guests just sometimes came to me, say, after one drink, I just don't remember what happened with me after. I say, how it's possible? I didn't understand. And after many years, when I come back to this bar, and I say, what is this guy? Oh, he's left, and we're just looking for him. Where he just like, I say, but what happened? When he went out from this bar, we just checked the all alcohol, and all alcohol have a, cloffelin.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
just he put the
he altered the
cloffelin.
bottles. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
And the people just drinking, and people like, boom, after one drink. And I say, this is impossible. Like, and
Wow. That is
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
There you
and
go.
everyone did
He's
know him
looking.
about
They're
that.
looking for him. They're looking for you for autographs. They're looking
Yeah,
for him to kill
yeah.
him.
He
So
he he
that's the
he been
difference.
popular. He been popular, but not the good way.
No, 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 no. Exactly.
After that, yeah. So this is important, that when you can leave after you next generation, like next,
Your
no,
legacy.
people, your legacy. Yeah, this is important. When you have a legacy, when you have a right legacy, when the people
Hmm.
are not going after you, like doing the wrong things, when they doing flair by the right way. Because I really respect, and one of my favorite flair, it's a working flair.
Yeah,
I really love it. And
of course.
now with Instagram and social media, most of the people, they're trying to kill it with the
Crazy
with
ones.
the like 7-11 shakers, 20 bottles, and it always looks like a rain.
Yeah. And the thing is, like,
Yeah.
the funny thing is, like, I think when you do one bottle and one team, it gives you personality,
Yes.
basically. Because I just tell
This is
people,
sign.
show me, yeah, show me who you are. That's your signature style. Show me
Yeah.
who you are. And you give one bottle, one team. You don't give like three teams, one bottle, or three teams, two bottles, or whatever. So it's
Yeah.
always two
Yeah.
objects. So, but that's awesome. That's awesome that we feel we think very alike, and we never spoke about this. And I'm glad that we have the
Mhm.
chance to have this conversation. And I'm glad that you had the chance to share this with the world, with our industry. And I wanted to thank you for your time and for being, so kind of donating that hour of your time and share
Oh,
your
come on, brother.
expertise with everyone.
This
So
is
I wanted
so
to thank you.
pleasure for me, bro. Always.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah.
And well, so if you wanna follow Alex, Alex, your Instagram is like super popular. It's a underscore, right?
Yeah.
Your Instagram A underscore
Underscore and
Stefanos.
Shtifanov. Yeah.
Stefanov,
It's
yeah. Yeah.
easy.
It's your name, basically, your initial and your name, and you'll find him. And he always posts his videos like with the craziest moves, fun videos,
Oh,
and that shows basically your personality, how fun you are, and how approachable you are. And most of it, which I like to, I always see this quality in people, and it's being humble and being down to earth. And that's something very important that you never, that you always comply to it. You never went crazy or thought that you were like, oh my God, I'm the best. I don't talk to you, or I'm too much. That's not
Bro, this is
for a
important
champion.
thing. Sorry that disturb you,
Yeah, no,
but
no,
the
no,
important
please.
thing that I got it from you, from Rodrigo, from
Hmm.
Tomek Malik, from Marek, and from such guys like you. When I went for the first competition, I remember I didn't even speak English to
Hmm.
Monaco, to
Hmm.
close competition. You
Yeah, yeah,
remember
yeah.
this? And I just stayed there and I saw Rodrigo and everyone. I like so excited. And only
Uh-huh.
one guy who understand me, it been Tomek, because Tomek speak
Yeah,
Russian.
speak Russian, yes.
And I say, Tomek, where I can find the box because I need to go on stage. And just Rodrigo finish his run. He say, hey, bro, you need box? He just take away his bottles, just give me the box and say, you need the barbecue? I stay there like, what's happened now? Like to Tomek. And I say, you need the barbecue? Say, oh,
Yeah,
here?
yeah, they're right. I had
Oh my
Rodrigo's
God.
barra, of course.
Yeah, and after that, I realized like so, like people who did the great work,
Hmm.
they're
Yes.
never be like
Yeah,
that.
then no, it's never like that. But I'm glad
Yeah,
we share the same
yeah.
thoughts, and we're about to end the live because of timing. It was awesome sharing this time with you, Alex. And again, thank you so much. And please, people,
Thank
don't
you,
miss it
brother.
up. If you guys if you miss the beginning of the conversation, it will be on my IGTV. Anyways, again, Alex, thank you so much, and
Thank you,
I
bro.
hope to see you
Thank
soon,
you.
brother. Stay
See
safe.
you. See you,
Thank you.
bro. Bye bye.
Thank you. Ciao, ciao.
Take care.